Good morning, Mega Podlings. Good morning.
You said we were going to watch a movie. This is just us.
Yeah. Hey, look.
You said you were going to show
This
me a
guy's
scary
live.
movie.
Yeah, this is scary. Look at those monsters.
This sucks.
Yeah. This is, yeah, I don't have any scary movies.
Scary monsters. Super creeps.
All right. We have,
100.
nobody at the, but of course I did say we were going on at 9:30 and it's before 9:30.
What time is it?
It's 9:11.
Never forget.
Never forget. Hey, VM119 is here. Hello, VM119. Welcome to the party. Happy Mischief Night. I hope you're here so we can toilet paper your house.
Yeah.
Robert Lowenthal is
We
here.
pre-recorded this, so we're actually at your house right now.
Yes.
Throwing eggs.
This is pre-recorded. We are egging your homes right now.
What?
Right now. Oh, super chat. Thank you, Brent.
What?
That was
Super
very-
chat number 1.
Thank you. Thank you, Brent. Thank you for being
You know how
awesome.
much toilet paper we could buy with that?
We can buy a lot of toilet paper. Do some mischief. It's Mischief Night.
I was going to wipe my bottom.
Oh, wipe your butt. You're going to waste perfectly good Mischief Night toilet paper on your bottom? So how is everyone today? Jesse is here. Bohemian is here. Donnie is here.
Who's ready for Halloween?
I'm ready. VM says, besides his house, how many houses are we hitting? We're hitting all the houses.
Everyone's.
If you're in
We're
the
like
chat
Santa
room.
Claus of mischief.
Yes.
How can it be done in one night?
Yeah.
How is there enough toilet paper and eggs?
We do it. Time zones.
You know what you do on mischief? This is the one I like to do.
Yeah.
I like to take a bag. I like to set the bag on fire.
Yeah.
I like to put it on the doorstep and then
Yeah.
ring the doorbell.
Yeah.
And then I go inside my house. I open up the door. I run out. I go, oh my God, there's a bag on fire. And I just start stomping on it. And guess you know what's in the bag?
Poop.
My poop.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's
But
a
that's
good
not just
mischief.
mischief. That's not the mischievous thing.
Yeah.
Then I go and I go into my neighbor's house and I say, you won't believe what just happened. I just stomped all over a big bag of poop. He's got white carpets. See? See what I did there?
Some good mischief.
That is, yeah.
That is good mischief. VM says, are we hitting all the houses in Delco? No, we're hitting more than Delco. We're hitting Jersey. We're hitting South Jersey.
Monco,
We're hitting
Chester County.
We're hitting Central Jersey.
We're not going to Philly, though.
No.
No Philly.
No Philly.
Don't be silly.
Brent says, are we passing out candy tomorrow? I am taking Kira trick-or-treating in the pouring rain. Are you passing out candy?
No. We don't have trick-or-treaters at my house. The state correctional facility.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not allowed.
Jesse says, what is our favorite Halloween candy? Is it the Take 5 bar?
That's up there. That's definitely in my top 5. We'll do top 5 Halloween candies. Go.
But you know, Halloween candy's disappointing though, because I mean, we used to get the fun size bars, but they shrunk them. They're like these teeny tiny little things now. It's like
Not
it's
as
like
much fun. You
it's
gotta
like
eat
yeah,
more.
here's a little morsel. You know, I don't know.
Gotta eat a couple of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
What's your top 5? Go.
Take 5.
Yep.
I'd say the Reese's peanut butter cup.
Okay. Classic.
I would say the Snickers.
Snickers always number 1.
We're talking Halloween candy here.
Well, you're not gonna get some Cadbury eggs in there. They don't make a lick of sense.
No, candy corn.
No. Are you out of your
Yeah.
mind?
I love candy corn.
That's your top 5 Halloween
Yeah.
candies?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I got a big.
the
I got a
hell
big bin of it upstairs.
Oh, no.
The pumpkins. The ones
no.
shaped like pumpkins. Oh my god.
That's not even candy corn.
They get the mellow cream pumpkins. Yeah.
That's weird. Sorry. Full-size candy bars. That's right.
That wasn't
Represent.
5, was it? I gave 4. I think.
Yeah, 4.
So for number 5, I will say whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit, solid. I like 100 grands. 100 grands are good. Butterfingers.
The Butterfinger, that's a good one. I like what's it called? Fifth Avenue. You don't see them anymore though.
No, Fifth Avenue's good. Clark Bar.
Clark, is your bar on fire, Clark? Brett says, even my house in Ohio, dude, we're already there, man. Time zones.
Look outside the window.
Time zones.
Isn't it like snowing out there? Or
Yeah.
Indiana, I think it snowed or something
Yep.
crazy.
Rock and Roger says Wonderbar.
Wunderbar.
Bohemian says Heath Bar.
Heath Bar is good. Score Bar.
Remember the commercial would be like Heath Bar, no one should tear apart the neighborhood. So that was Heathcliff, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
All
That
right,
was not
never
the Heath
mind.
Bar, yeah. That's for the 3 people out there that know the theme song to Heathcliff.
Bohemian says Kit Kats. You know what? I was at the Asian supermarket the other day.
Where they sell Asians?
Yeah, they say I went to the Asian supermarket. We have an Asian supermarket around here.
Yeah.
And they have it's heavily Asian stuff, Asian, Japanese, a lot of Asian merchandise. But they call it an international store, so they do have stuff from other countries as well. It's not all just Asian stuff, but it's mostly Asian stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they had Nestle Kit Kat bars in there.
Yeah.
Nestle makes the Kit Kat bar in every country except America. In America, it's made by Hershey. So I bought the Nestle Kit Kat bars because I wanted to see if there was a difference. And I would say there definitely is a difference. The chocolate tastes different.
What's a different kind of chocolate? It's the Nestle chocolate.
It's not as milk chocolate. It's more like chocolatey chocolate. Christine couldn't really taste the difference. Oh, she eventually did. She took another and she tasted the difference. But,
Mallow cups. Those are solid. Love the Mallow cups.
I'm lying. I don't think Christine, I think she said there's not going to be a difference and then tasted it and was like, yeah, there's different. So anyway.
That would have, you should have been able to tell the difference between Hershey's chocolate and Nestle's chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I can tell.
Sam Haskell's is back. Welcome, Sam. Robert Lowenthal says Kit Kat, Reese's, Snickers, Twix, Milky Way. We got another one for Twix. Brent says the Mars bar. I don't think they make them anymore. They turned into Snickers almond, didn't they? Didn't the Snickers almond was too similar to the Mars bar?
I don't know. I think in other countries you can still get a Mars bar.
Yeah, I think you can. Brent, what country are you in? Movie Hunter says Fifth Avenues are great. Remember when they used to have almonds on top? That I don't remember.
No, I don't remember. Almonds on a Fifth Avenue? How would that work? Because it was like the Butterfinger kind of material.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look that up. We're gonna Google that. It's worth a Google.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I ever had an almond Snickers.
Oh, Henry.
Did I ever tell you about the first time I had an almond Snickers?
It was glorious.
It was weird.
There you were, sitting between a naked Elle McPherson and Kathy Ireland. You pulled out of your pocket one hearty Snickers with almond bars, but there was only one, and not enough to share. So you left the 2 beautiful Sports Illustrated swimsuit models behind and ate the Snickers almond bar while crying in your closet.
It's sort of like that. No, I was in the store and I saw Snickers with almonds and I said, "Oh, Snickers with almonds. Is that new?" The guy behind the counter went, "Yeah, just got them." And I said, "Are they good?" And the guy goes, "Yeah. They go down real smooth."
Like Genesee cream ale.
I'll never forget that
Wow.
because it was such a weird thing to say. They go down real smooth. Anyway,
Have you been to any haunted houses yet?
no.
This house is actually haunted. It has a cat. The ghost of a dead cat.
That cat won't leave you alone.
Nope. What are you watching on Halloween?
I don't know.
I'm watching My Waistline.
Oh, oh boy.
You know what? Since it's the eve of Halloween, we should talk about Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things, we discussed this, is when kids dress up like Freddy Krueger. Do they molest themselves?
Oh.
Like, that is so messed up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can never figure that one out. Dress up a kid like
Wow.
Freddy Krueger.
There we
He's a
go.
filthy child murderer.
There we
And
go.
mommy killed him.
All right. This video is going to be demonetized real quick.
Is that, you're not allowed to say that?
I don't think you could say. I don't know.
I'm just
I don't
saying
know.
it's an odd thing to dress
It
up
is.
your
No,
kid.
yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Who agrees? Oh, no, everybody stop talking. It got awkward.
You made it weird.
Oh, boy.
John Hickey is in the house. Sam says, "So what are we watching on Halloween?" I don't know.
I've been watching lots of horror movies this month.
The Flash. I'll be watching The Flash.
That was on last night, though.
Yeah, but I got a DVR.
Oh, gotcha. You're not going to watch anything spooky?
Probably not. Because, Christine doesn't want to see spooky stuff. And then that means I got to wait till she goes to bed. And, I got work in the morning. So, I don't know. But you know what I saw? I don't know if I talked to you about this. I saw Countdown.
Yeah, I didn't even hear about this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a killer cell phone app.
yeah, that'll get you.
It's a sounds like a terrible idea, doesn't it? It is. It's dumb, but it's surprisingly entertaining.
All right.
It should
What was the
not
other
have
one?
been as
There was the,
good as it was.
Unfollow, right? Wasn't that one?
Unfriended. Yeah. Well, this is a demonic app that tells you when you're gonna die.
So it's like the Ring.
Yeah, I guess, but unlike the Ring, it doesn't suck. You like the Ring?
I like
you?
the Ring.
Yeah, I didn't
I
like the Ring.
Yeah. Does somebody crawl out of the phone?
No, but like there's like but when your time's coming up, like the phone makes a.
What was the one?
like,
Truth or Dare? That was like one where like they knew they like or that
yeah,
was like
I enjoyed Truth or Dare.
Yeah, you like that one.
You didn't like that one?
It was okay.
I mean, it wasn't great,
Yeah.
but I enjoyed it. Anyway, so where are we going? Donnie says, "How do you know what movies have Blu-ray releases? I see a DVD and I won't buy it because I can't find it on Blu-ray. I just usually Google it, I guess. What's the movie? Someone probably knows. Someone here. Jesse says he likes to get them where their parents can't protect them in their dreams.
Cracky.
Greg's here. Welcome to the party, Greg.
Bar none. Bar none. Yeah, I have had a bar none. Right?
Aren't they like white chocolate or something?
Yeah. Is that what that was?
I think
I've
so.
had one. Huh. Don't remember them though. So yeah, sounds familiar.
Yeah. Bohemian says, one time I dressed like Molly from the Big Comfy Couch when I was little. We had a friend who dressed like a combination of Molly from the Big Comfy Couch and Hitler and called it Mein Comfy Couch.
Oh, and the comment about the child molester.
Oh, we've gone down already.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was Brad did.
Yeah.
What do you think, Movie Hippo? It's our new prop. You like
Oh
that?
my gosh, it's like Groucho Marx with the duck.
It's the Movie Hippo.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, Donnie got Terminator tickets for Friday. You excited for Terminator?
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this.
You see, I think they wrote off Terminator 3. And I really like Terminator 3. No,
They wrote
I don't
off
care.
all of them.
Yeah, I know.
Past
But it's like,
Terminator
you
3.
want to write off Terminator 4 and 5. I don't really care. But don't write off Terminator 3. I don't know.
I don't know. The whole thing is
Greg says, am I wearing my Splorin shirt? I am. Splorin! I got to get a Greg's Game Room shirt.
what is that? Chicken?
That's the Splorin bird.
Yeah.
What you got on? You got Count.
Count Chocula.
Count
It's just in
Chocula.
time for Halloween.
Ooh. Blu-ray Collector says hi from the UK. Hello, Blu-ray Collector. Brent says bar none has
Chocolate
white.
wafer,
Yeah.
pure milk
Oh.
chocolate, and peanuts.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Yeah. I think I've had that. I feel like I've had that.
Donnie B also enjoyed Countdown and was surprised. Now, Donnie, are you like me? Did you think this is going to be terrible? I'll sit through anything, especially now that I have the A list, because I'm paying the same amount of money if I go to the movies or if I don't go to the movies. So I don't care. I'll sit through anything. People were like, it's not worth it to go see Spider-Man again for 7 extra minutes. It's not worth it. I'm like,
For you, it is.
I paid the same whether I
Yeah,
go again or not.
that's right.
I'll go see the extra 7 minutes. Anyway, Jesse says, do we like Reese's Pieces?
Oh my gosh, I love Reese's Pieces.
So does
Yeah,
that guy. That guy over there. On the other side of the monster.
You know what? You got that glass.
Oh.
Here we go. We'll just.
The Pez dispenser.
You had a pop of them somewhere.
Oh, it's up here.
Oh.
Wait, where is it?
Oh, it's
it
up
is.
there. That's it. Yeah. This is involved for just showing you E.T.
Oh,
He
there
likes
you go.
Reese's Pieces. Fun fact: it was going to be M&M's, but then M&M turned them down. Right?
Do you see my ET stickers? My knockoff ET stickers? You seen them?
I did. I saw them at RetroCon.
Yeah, they were a gift from Tony,
Yeah.
our friend who runs RetroCon. All right, so where are we?
Bit of honey. No, bit of honey is that I'm not going. I'm not on board for bit of honey.
Yeah, no.
That's like Mary Jane's too. I can't.
Nobody likes Mary Jane's.
No, they're just the garbage.
Except Peter Parker.
Remember we did that thing at the
Yeah.
bookstore.
Borders.
and
Borders
we gave
books.
out the Mary Jane candy. We gave out the worst candy, and we still won.
You had a shovel of it, right? You
Yeah,
were throwing it on a
shoveled it out to
shovel.
an audience. Yeah.
S Rose says, watch Rob Zombie's 31 today. Terrible ending.
That's one I have not seen.
I've disliked every Rob Zombie movie except Devil's Rejects. I like Devil's Rejects. It's the only one of his movies I've liked. And I haven't seen 3 from Hell yet. But I'm 50-50 on that franchise because I don't like House of a Thousand Corpses. To be fair, though, I don't think I would hate House of a Thousand Corpses if I hadn't seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It was Stuber. Stuber was the one with...
That's the one where Drax and Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I keep hearing it's great.
Yeah.
Rick swears by it, but then again, Rick liked Booksmart, so I don't know. Have you seen Booksmart yet?
Jules? Oh, yeah, you should be worried about Jules.
Dave is highly allergic to Jules, and Jules wants to be
up on me.
Up on Dave.
In my grill.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I don't know why that is. Play E.T. the video game. I heard it's fantastic. It is! It's so much fun. First, you go around, and the guy chases you, and you fall in a pit, and you can't get out. That's the game. Maybe you can find them in a landfill in Arizona, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
or New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Did you ever watch that documentary where
Yeah,
they
it was
dug
good.
them up?
It was good. Yeah. It was entertaining.
Well,
Yeah.
Greg's the expert on Atari games.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really. You
I
ever
would
watch his
imagine.
channel?
I've seen his videos, yeah.
Yeah.
He knows his Ataris.
He
Alpha
knows-
Centauris.
He knows his Ataris.
Yeah. Movie hippo.
Movie hippo. Hashtag movie hippo. Can we make that a thing?
Sure.
Anyway. What do we got here? Joey says, I see Dave is there, and now I'm scared. Is Jules? Oh.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah, Jules
Oh,
is...
yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
Yep. That wasn't me making that noise.
Jesse says, favorite Simpsons Halloween special. I like the one with the Frogurt.
The monkey paw?
But no, isn't that the doll, the evil Krusty doll, where he's like, we sell cursed items. And
Oh, yeah.
frozen yogurt, which I call Frogurt.
Yes,
was a good
but
one.
The yogurt contains monosodium glutamate.
Is that good or bad?
That's bad. Yeah. I like the one with the mascots when you just don't look. I like that one. That's a good one. And then the Homer and the devil with the machine feeding them donuts. Yeah.
The To Serve Man one was good.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think my favorite though is the one where he goes in the third dimension.
Oh yeah.
That's a good
Anyone
one.
see that movie Tron?
No. Yes. No.
Greg says he's only interested in Devil's Rejects because Priscilla Barnes from Three's Company is in it.
You can watch.
But she doesn't
Mallrats.
have a third nipple in
You
it.
can watch
though.
her with a third nipple in Mallrats. Yeah.
It's the third nipple that does it. Jamel Williams is in the house. Hello, Jamel. Yeah, you know what? I did not like. I did a review. You didn't see it, but I really did not like Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. I thought it was just too much self-referential humor, too much lifting jokes from the older movies. But I still was holding out hope that Clerks 3 was going to be good. Then I heard the premise of Clerks 3. Have you heard the premise of Clerks 3?
No.
I'm now convinced Clerks 3 is just going to be every bit as awful as Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Because what was my problem with Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back? Too much self-referential humor, right?
Yeah.
Here's the premise of Clerks 3. Randall has a heart attack. Randall has a heart attack and survives and realizes he spent so much of his life obsessing over movies that he should make a movie. And then Dante and Randall make Clerks.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's straight from Kevin Smith. That's the plot of Clerks 3.
Wow. Yeah.
So I lost hope.
Yeah. You'll go see it though.
Yeah, I will.
Got the A+ thing.
I will.
Yeah.
Why not? Joey says, we know Joe does a great Bill Cosby impression. Can Dave do a mean Bill Cosby? It's got to be a mean Bill Cosby.
I can.
Not a nice one.
Put some roofies in Joe's water bottle. I'm going to do a mean Bill Cosby on him later.
Oh, you son of a... You son of a...
With the jello pudding pop.
You're putting it where it doesn't belong.
I'm going to put the pudding in his pop. Theo, get me the Mortimer J carving knife.
Picture pages, time to play with picture pages, time to play with crayons and with pencils.
Picture.
Oh boy. Greg says, did you not like my Terminator invasion movie idea? It's gold, baby, gold. Bring it on, man. Bring it on. Sam says it's a reboot. What's a reboot? Terminator?
This live stream is a reboot.
Oh, so it's a reboot of last week's.
Yeah.
We're doing it right this time.
Mm-hmm.
Brett says, do we know there's going to be a Gremlins cartoon? Yes, it's going to be on HBO Max.
I didn't know about this.
You excited for HBO Max?
Do I have to pay more money for that?
Do you pay for HBO?
I pay for HBO.
You're going to pay the same amount for HBO Max and get everything that's on HBO, but more.
Do I have to switch then? Is that what I do?
Yeah.
Oh, when does that happen?
In spring.
Oh. All right.
So it's the same price as HBO,
Okay.
and it's everything that's on HBO, plus a lot more.
Do I get my HBO channels? Or do I have to then take that off my cable and then just run it through?
No, you would run it through the app. And I think they said if you already pay for HBO, they might give it to you for free. I don't know. Apparently, people who get HBO free from AT&T are getting HBO Max free from AT&T.
Gotcha.
Which means I'm getting HBO Max no matter what because I get HBO free. So. But I'm excited. A lot of good... we didn't talk about it. Green Lantern. What do you think?
What? I don't hear about it. What is it?
You didn't hear?
No, tell me.
They had a big press conference yesterday.
Ryan Reynolds coming back?
No, they unveiled everything that's going to be on HBO Max.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a big Green Lantern TV series on HBO Max.
Oh.
And they're saying it's going to be like big, like movie, but because they're trying to compete with Disney Plus. So whereas like Feige's doing all the WandaVision.
But then it's on HBO. Why aren't they putting that on the DC streaming service? Because they don't care about the DC.
Apparently HBO Max forked up more money for it. Doom Patrol's moving to HBO Max too.
Oh my gosh!
But Titans and the Harley Quinn animated series are staying on It's a little mixed up, but big Green Lantern TV series. It sounds like and Greg Berlanti's also doing for HBO Max an anthology series called Strange Adventures. So Strange Adventures is where like what's his name, Adam Strange and Captain Comet and all these like sci-fi characters first appeared. It's gonna be an anthology show, so you'll get like a Captain Comet episode, then you'll get a Adam Strange episode, and he could just basically do whatever the hell he wants from week to week.
That's kind of exciting. It's
like
Batman Brave and the Bold, where they would bring somebody different in with him.
Movie John's in the house. Hello, gangster. I don't say it as good as he does. He says it great. You ever watch Movie John?
No.
Oh, he's terrific.
Okay.
He comes on, he goes, "What's up, gangsters?" He doesn't say it all the time, but when he says it, man, I get excited. He says it great. He's terrific. Anyway, where are we going? Life of Richie Redfern says, I just got back for Cabbage Night. What's Cabbage Night?
Is that like Mischief Night where you want to poop yourself?
Maybe you, instead of toilet paper in people's house, you cover their house in cabbage.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Is that like a Canadian thing?
Maybe. I don't know. Tell us what Cabbage Night is,
Yeah.
Life of Richie. We want to know.
Are you from Canada?
Yeah, we want info.
Yeah.
Brent says, is it safe to say Kevin Smith is past his prime? I would say he is. I think maybe he's lending credence to
long been past his prime.
Yeah, I think he's lending credence to Quentin Tarantino's take that filmmakers don't get better with age. But Scorsese still does good work. I mean, we haven't seen The Irishman yet, but I doubt it's going to suck.
Yeah, I don't buy into the fact that just because you're old, you're not making good movies anymore.
Yeah, I mean, what's his name? Sidney Lumet. He was making good movies till the day he died. So I don't know. Hitchcock.
Oh, they call it Cabbage Night here in New York as well.
Interesting.
I never heard that.
I never heard that either.
Huh.
I've heard Devil's Night. I think that's a Jersey thing. Is that a Jersey thing, Devil's Night?
I don't know if that's a Jersey thing specifically. I've heard that, though. I have heard that.
I don't know.
Is that like Rumspringa?
No, that's an Amish thing.
Oh.
I wonder what the Amish do on Mischief Night. Jebediah,
They
I want
drag
you.
electricity into their houses.
I want you to go and wire up Edith's house with the electric lights.
when she goes to light her oil lamp, it'll just turn on.
Put a motor on Muriel's buggy.
Move the outhouse inside the house.
Oh, I hope we're not-
Mordecai. Yeah, that's the best thing with this too, is because you know there's not a lot of Amish people live streaming. So it's like Mordecai, and we're going to take some of the horse manure and we're going to put it in the burlap sack, and then you're going to bring it over to Brother Ezekiel's house and light the burlap sack aflame. When Ezekiel comes out, he will scream and stomp it out, and he will use the Lord's name in vain, and we will then whip him with a thicket.
I always thought Malachi was a name that it sounds like a disease an Irish farmer gets. Oh, I was raking the fields and I got a case of the Malachi. Should have used a condom. In the
What was he
field.
doing in the fields?
I don't know.
I was husking the corn in the fields, and I got a bit of the touch of the Malachi. It's nothing a shot of penicillin won't cure, but sure does it burn when I pee.
Oh, that should be a show on HBO Max.
Like a banshee, I scream when I have to go wee.
All right, what are people saying? I can't even read now.
Trash boat. Curacao made movies until the day he died at 88. That is true.
Where were you when you heard John Witherspoon died? Joey Baseball says, who's John Witherspoon? I've heard of Reese Witherspoon.
I don't know.
I was here in the chat when I found out that...
During which young people play pranks. Oh, it's just Mischief Night. It's the same thing as Cabbage Night as Mischief. Okay. The Dead Don't Die. Yeah, I like that one.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that
Rick
was fun.
didn't like that.
Yeah, I like that one. I watched 47 Meters Down Uncaged.
I enjoyed that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
They weren't 47 meters down.
No, they weren't. But I liked the underground temple. I thought that was kind of cool. Didn't you think that was like a cool set piece?
I guess so. It was kind of like, I don't know. Blind Sharks.
Yeah.
That was the shtick.
I like Blind Sharks. I like that kind of thing. Bohemian says...
Oh, Ice Cube's dad in the Friday movies, the older man. Yes. Yeah. Wasn't he in...
Can you sing Rebecca Black's Friday song for us?
Friday, got to go to Friday.
That's the theme song to the next Friday movie.
Oh, probably.
John Hine is in the house. What's up, John Hine? Bohemian says HBO Max is coming out with a new Adventure Time. Did the old Adventure Time end?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then a while ago.
Jesse says, I'm in Canada. We call it Devil's Night too. Lots of houses get toilet papered and egged. That's pretty much what happens on Mischief Night. Yeah, that's the same thing. It
doesn't work if you hard boil the eggs, though.
No.
Not as much fun.
Trash Boat. Oh, yeah, we already read that one. Brent says Cabbage Night around New York. Did you read that one already? You read that, didn't you?
Yeah, it's basically Mischief Night.
Oreo's desperately trying to get down here, which is a suicide mission because the cat's down here, and Oreo and the cat don't mix. So there you have
Bananas
it.
and mayonnaise.
No. Anyway, Joey Baseball says YouTube has always struggled with the Amish crowd. Yeah,
It's true.
they there's not enough Amish channels.
What goes clack, 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 bang, clack, 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 clack.
What?
An Amish drive-by.
Oh, Jackie's friend told me a joke the other day.
Yeah.
And I thought this was really funny. And she's 12, and I thought this 12-year-old's like, I got to tell you a joke. I didn't think this was going to be funny. But it made me laugh. The chat already knows it because I told it on Dave. Don't read the chat because I already told them. I told them on Dave's.
Give me the punchline.
All right. Bob gets 3 shots. If Bob gets another 3 shots, what does Bob have?
Herpes?
A drinking problem.
Oh.
Oh, boy. Brent says we're going to go see the new Top Gun in 2020. I don't really like Top Gun.
Here's something fascinating. Never seen Top Gun.
Really?
Never seen it.
I used to
It's
when
kind of
I
like your bagel thing. I don't want to see it now because it's been so long.
well, that's how I am with Titanic. But they keep I have a DVD of Titanic over there. Cinema Sickness bought it for me.
Joey Baseball's very concerned about your cat.
You don't have to worry about Dave getting the cat. It's this guy.
Hey, Willie!
Jules! Hey, get in my tummy! Anyway. What do you call it? What are we talking about? We're talking about, I forgot. We got talking about the cat, and now I forget. It's all out of my head. That quickly. Oh, Top Gun.
Top Gun.
When I worked at Suncoast Motion Picture Company, we used to put Top Gun on in the store all the time.
Yeah.
And that song, they just play that song over and over and over and over again, and it's stuck in your head like hours of "Take my breath away." And I'd get off a shift, and I'm like, and then you know what they'd put on right after Top Gun? They'd put on Grease.
Oh, Grease.
So I'd have all the songs from Grease and "Take My Breath Away" after like an 8-hour shift. It drove me crazy. So anyway. Movie Hunter says, got my Godzilla Showa era Blu-ray set yesterday. OMG, what a beautiful set. Have you seen that? Criterion put out a set of all the Showa era Godzilla movies.
Well, I've seen the Showa era ones were
the original ones, before everything before Godzilla 1985.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen all of them then. So they put them all out as a
on
Criterion?
Blu-ray in a Criterion box set.
Oh, wow.
It's over $100.
So that's got Godzilla vs. Megalon on Blu-ray. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's ever been put out on Blu-ray, right?
Oh, it's been out on Blu-ray.
Oh.
But I think the Criterion's supposed to be a better version of it. I mean, it's Criterion. They do everything nice. Trashboat says South Park is also moving to HBO Max in 2020. Hopefully they will still post the episodes on the website for free. Now, the show, that's the past seasons, right? The new episodes are still going to be on Comedy Central, aren't they?
I don't know.
I believe it's just the reruns that are going to HBO Max. Rick and Morty's going there, too. Joey Baseball says, how is the cat down there if Dave is down there? They're both down here. He took some Benadryl, but the cat still just won't leave him alone.
Maybe you gave a little bit of Benadryl to the cat.
Maybe.
Not moving.
Did you make him a hamburger?
Cat burger.
Brent says we need an Alf movie. Yeah, we do. We do need an Alf movie.
Mm-hmm. Project Alf.
I own that. Jesse says, do I like the movie Hocus Pocus? Again, I've never seen it.
I've seen it. It's okay.
Is it all right?
It's all right for what it is. I think it's one of those things. It's like if you were.
I think you had to be of a certain generation.
That was a good movie that you probably saw as a kid.
Right. Because we were like in college when that came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I never was a big Sarah Jessica Parker fan.
Right.
But Doug Jones is in it. Did you know that?
He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Trashboat says, I thought you were about to diss Loggins, which is a real no-no. Berlin. Trash in Berlin. Bohemian says, my dad used to work at Walmart when Forrest Gump first came out on VHS, and all he heard was, I gotta pee. That's a good one. Trashboat says, exclusively for streaming on HBO Max. Oh, apparently South Park is not going to be on Comedy Central anymore.
Oh? I haven't watched South Park in years.
Neither have I.
People always talk about it and say, oh, it's still funny. It's just one of those things, It's like The Simpsons. I rarely watch The Simpsons anymore.
Yeah, I don't think The Simpsons is funny anymore, though.
Nah, I always try and catch the Treehouse one.
I own the first 13 seasons on DVD. And the reason I bought the DVDs is because, all the stream... I think I'm convinced when Disney Plus is getting them all, they're going to be in the wrong aspect ratio. Because they cut them to fit. I don't like that. Especially not on an animated show where someone took the time to animate what you're cutting down.
Yeah.
No, I don't like that. Anyway. Sam says, what's my next movie? Probably Terminator, because I think it's the next thing coming out.
That come out this weekend?
It comes out this weekend, yeah. I'm excited about Knives Out.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Doctor Sleep, I'm excited about.
Yeah, I got to watch Shining again. I haven't seen it in a while.
The Shining. Yeah.
I feel like something else is coming too, but I can't remember. Yeah, something's out
Maury,
there.
we know, yeah. Maury, we need Maury to do the Lunchbox Bunch. He's a pain in the butt, Maury.
Yeah, that Maury.
It's unreliable.
Yeah.
You never know, He works 3 jobs, and he's not good at any of them.
No. He's a pizza delivery guy. I ordered a pizza from him.
Yeah.
Now, it was a delicious burger, but that's not what I ordered.
He's also an Uber driver.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a car.
No. Rides on a bike.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's awkward. Monster Squad, yeah. Monster Squad's awesome.
Love the Monster Squad.
Yeah.
Monster Squad's great. John Hines says, I second the Alf movie, but puppet only and Paul Fusco must be involved. Did you know my interview with Paul Fusco is my most watched video? If you look at like my most watched videos, the Paul Fusco video is far and away number 1. So that's not a gag. You look like you're waiting for the punchline. That really is.
He's an alcoholic.
No, that's Bob with the shots.
The shots. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Mr. Will says, will you egg and TP proof your home tonight?
He's just going to egg and TP his house preemptively.
See, if somebody TPs and eggs my house, the joke's on them because they've just provided breakfast and I'm not going to have to buy TP for a few weeks. Because I will wipe my butt with it.
Yeah.
My slaw says, is HBO Max a joint venture between HBO and Cinemax? Well, HBO and Cinemax were already owned by Warner Brothers. So Warner Brothers did own them both.
Cinema at the cinema.
Do you guys watch on Cinema at the Cinema? I've heard about that. It's a YouTube channel, right? Trash Boat? I think someone told me about that the other day. Trash Boat, could you confirm that? Is that a YouTube channel? Sam Haskell says Charlie's Angels 2019. You excited for that?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like the Drew Barrymore movies.
Yeah. I don't know.
That girl though, the girl in Charlie's Angels, she was Jasmine in Aladdin. You see Aladdin?
I have not seen Aladdin.
The girl who plays a Jasmine, she's in the Charlie's Angels movie.
Uh-huh.
She looks so much like Sarah Michelle gellar. It's ridiculous. Like I'm watching Aladdin, like this girl's like the spinning image of Sarah Michelle Gellar. It's crazy.
But
more, I don't know if she's, I guess she's Middle Eastern. Yeah. Brad says Tom Hanks says Mr. Rogers, can't wait. Oh, I can't wait for that either. Mm-hmm. Oh, here's what I'm wondering. Okay, Eddie Murphy this December is hosting Saturday Night Live for the first time since 1984.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll do a parody of the Mr. Rogers documentary from last year?
Oh my gosh, that would be
Mr. Robinson.
Really good if they did. They should. If they do it, they just stole your idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Is it really? I mean, that kind of writes itself, I think, doesn't it? John Hines says Jojo Rabbit. I want to see Jojo Rabbit. It's only playing at the Bryn Mawr Film Institute.
Yeah, it'll get a wider release though.
Is it? I thought that was the wide release.
Is it really?
Because
like Knives Out had a limited release, and that's going to get. Well, it's film festivals, then it gets a wide release.
Well, what do you call it? Opening day for Jojo Rabbit was October 18th, but that was a limited release. Now, supposedly November 1st is the day it opens wide, but in the November 1st release, the only one in the area that got it was Bryn Mawr.
I thought the Colonial was supposed to get it though.
Maybe. I don't know. I want to see it though, but it's a pain in the ass.
Oh, Tim Heidecker and Greg.
Oh yeah, I think someone told me about that on. I think maybe someone mentioned it in the chat on Monday at the Cinema Sickness live stream. Jesse asked, "Did we like Firestarter with Drew Barrymore?"
I just watched that recently again. I've seen it, but yeah, it's entertaining.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I don't love it.
Not the best Stephen King movie, but yeah, a lot of fun.
Joey says SNL and Eddie Murphy are both past their primes.
It's the Dolomite.
I would kind of agree with that, but I do think Eddie Murphy's making a big comeback because Dolomite is My Name is terrific.
Fantastic.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Brent says, "Be somebody, be a hoe." That's an Eddie Murphy joke.
That is. Yeah. Is that hippo? Is that like, will you squeeze it if somebody does a super chat? You should reserve it if somebody does like a super chat.
So I only squeeze the hippo
if I get a
super
super chat hippo.
The super chat hippo. So if if someone does a super chat, I just squeeze the hippo. That was a free bid, but then that's
That's what you should use it for.
So
That'd
it's
be
like
exciting. Then you can see the hippo.
the super chat hippo.
The super chat hippo.
Maybe
Do you think Eddie Murphy's $80 million Netflix special
super
will be
chat
as
hippo.
legendary as Raw and what's he doing? Like a
He's
comedy special?
doing a comedy special for Netflix.
I don't think it's going to be as like Raw and Delirious at the time. It's like, it's a product of the time.
Right. It would be interesting. I mean, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Now, what's the deal? I didn't watch it. Did you watch it? There was a Dave Chappelle special that apparently got terrible reviews. People said it was like horrible, but then other people say no, it was great. You're crazy. I don't know. It like became like a big thing. This Dave Chappelle special.
The one that's on Netflix?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it. I watched the Aziz Ansari one.
That was pretty funny.
It was. Yeah.
I like Aziz.
Yeah.
Joey says, do we think... Oh, no, we already read that. John Hines says, so you should be getting it. Jojo Rabbit in wide release on Friday, November 1st. Yeah, but John Hines, in our area on November 1st, it's only coming to one theater. So that's the wide release, but we're still only getting it in one theater. I don't know. It's disappointing. He's already filming Coming to America 2, which I believe the title is Coming to America.
Oh, look at that. They turned the word "to" into the number 2.
Yeah.
Like Jungle to Jungle. Which wasn't a sequel.
Or Two-Lander.
Oh, yeah.
The super chat hippo swallowed a pig. What? I don't understand. The super chat hippo. I don't know. That makes me laugh. John says, what's the deal with airplane peanuts? I don't think they give airplane peanuts anymore because too many people have peanut allergies. They give cookies now, right?
I think he's doing a Seinfeld thing.
Oh.
Isn't that like a Seinfeld joke?
I guess it would be. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did do that. Yeah, remember he's like, I'm going to eat half of them now and save the rest for later. Yeah, I remember that bit. Okay.
SNL with the right host is great. That's true. I find that, and then I always find that the ones that you think are going to be funny aren't the ones that are funny. Like, I watch SNL. I still watch it all the time. I forever will watch it, I think. I always think that it's like people have this fondness for SNL at a certain time, but I feel like throughout its entire history, it's a sketch comedy show that they write in a week. So you're always going to get some good sketches, some bad sketches, some episodes are horrible, some episodes are great. And I think it depends on who's writing it and also who the guest is. And a lot of times I find that when the guest isn't somebody who's like a comedic actor, they're actually better. With somebody you wouldn't think is funny.
Like, I mean, it's like going like, it's like 18 years now, but like 18 years ago, the Derek Jeter episode,
right?
Everybody was shocked at how funny that was.
Yeah. Sports guys, because they, it's like they just had one this past week with Chance the Rapper. And it was really funny.
Yeah.
He was funny, yeah. With some really good stuff.
They don't have Christopher Walken anymore, do they? He used to do it like every year, like once a year. I wonder why they stopped.
I don't know. You know who's really good? Is Adam Driver. Adam Driver's episodes they're solid.
He's a funny guy. He was funny in The Dead Don't Die.
He was, yeah.
You know what I think it is? Zombies. Ghouls. Oh boy. Now I think the problem with Saturday Night Live, quite frankly, is Lorne Michaels. Because I think Lorne Michaels is past his prime and he kind of decides what goes on the air. And I've heard he puts so much emphasis on finding his next character. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you've noticed, but the character bits tend to be the same thing every time. Right. Like the worst. Now, again, this is like 20 years ago. But the worst was the Spartan cheerleaders. Because the Spartan cheerleaders was literally the same skit every time they did it. There was like a formula. And it would always like be like, we're going to do a couple goofy cheers. Then one of them's going to walk away and the other one's going to talk to someone off screen. Yeah. Then the other one's going to walk away and the other one's going to talk to someone off screen. And then they'll go, this calls for the perfect cheer. And it was like a formula. Like all they had to do was like plug in.
Now they don't do as many characters now, but they do like a lot of the same situations. It's like the same kind of idea is repeated. And sometimes that I think works. Like they have a bit that Mikey Day does where he's like writing letters home, it's like a History Channel special from like letters from the war. And they've done that now twice. And both times I think it's funny. It's not necessarily a character because they're playing different people,
Right.
but it's a funny bit. So I think they can do that sometimes. Like there's games. The game shows are always good. It's not necessarily a character.
Black Jeopardy is funny.
Black Jeopardy is funny. Yeah.
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 Well, I remember
when Black Panther was on there. That.
I remember there was one Black Jeopardy though, where like the prize was used to have butter in it. Do you remember this? Like they go, all contestants get used to have butter in it, and it was like Tupperware butter containers, and they go, you can keep all your leftovers in used to have butter in it.
Yeah.
And it was Black Jeopardy, and I went, but that's not a black thing. Everybody does that. And you were like, no, you're just Italian, and Italian people do that.
Yeah, I was trying to say, I was like, that's a certain thing for different cultures, but
not every culture does it.
We had stuff in Cool Whip containers.
Yeah.
Cool Whip containers was notorious. You keep the gravy in the Cool Whip container, which was nasty. Like you just have the picture of the delicious Cool Whip on it, and you open it up, and it's full of thick marinara sauce.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just so odd. Yeah, this isn't Cool Whip. I can't put this on my Jello pudding pops.
Trashboat asks if we prefer Eddie Murphy the comedian or Eddie Murphy the musician.
Well, what was his song? Booty Time?
Isn't it like Party All the Time?
Oh, it's Party All the Time. That's right. It wasn't Booty Time, across the USA.
That was Ford Fairlane. Joey Baseball says for 80 million, people better be reciting lines from Eddie's Netflix 30 years from now like they do with Raw. I don't think that will happen no matter how good it is, just because people have a shorter attention span.
Yeah.
Movie Hunter says, if Coming to America does great, I'm sure he'll do a Trading Places too. You know who would love that? Dan Aykroyd. Dan Aykroyd would love to work.
Nothing but trouble too.
Yeah.
More nothing but trouble.
Nothing but troubler. John Hines says, yeah, it was a Seinfeld reference. Oh, yeah. Yes. Bohemian says, the only time I watch SNL is when the guest is my favorite singer. So she only watches when Rebecca Black is on.
Friday. I usually skip the musical performances because now I'm so old that I don't even know who they are.
Yeah, no, I'm the same
I have to
way.
look them up, and I'm like, I don't know who that is.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Brent says, rough, that's how your mother likes it. Classic SNL. I was going to squeeze the hippo, but I can't. It's the...
We keep it for the super chat.
Yeah, I gotta say it.
Super chat hippo!
It's a shame because I want to squeeze the hippo. I like the hippo. This was a dog toy that got retired. But anyway. Sam says, people who aren't comedians crack up on SNL, which is always fun. It's the Harvey Korman syndrome.
Yeah. You know what's another good bit that they do now is where they have like the three people and they're like abducted by aliens, and the two people always have a good experience, and then Kate McKinnon's at the end and she's the one who has like the bad experience.
I didn't see that.
They've done that a bunch of times. It's a good bit. It's pretty good.
Do you remember the episode where the spaceship landed? This is going back to the 90s. The spaceship landed and everyone kept going on the spaceship, but every one of them would come back off the spaceship naked and wouldn't talk about what happened to them on the spaceship.
Yeah.
And was it like Chris Farley, when he came off the spaceship, he just had the word bitch written across his chest?
What happened in there? I remember, that's
like, nope, nothing happened in there. By the way, did I ever mention I love women?
That's right. It's like, really love women. Yep.
Trash Boat says his twins too still happening. Yeah, it was called Triplets, and it was going to be Arnold, Danny DeVito, and Eddie Murphy, where they find out he's their third lost brother.
But that's not happening anymore.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I don't know. If Eddie Murphy suddenly becomes hot property,
what do you got for worst movies of 2019?
Worst movies of 2019. Would you put Midsommar on that list?
I did not enjoy Midsommar.
I didn't see Midsommar.
Oh,
geez. What? I'd say Booksmart. I hated Booksmart.
I didn't see Booksmart.
Rick loved it. I didn't think it was even remotely funny.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. I can't remember what I saw now.
Yeah.
I guess it was a memorable year, wasn't it? I forgot everything. Well, that's the thing. I forgot the ones I don't like.
That's good. You should just erase them from your memory.
Yeah. John Hines says The Prodigy, Miss Balia, Us, and Being Frank. I liked
I
Us.
loved Us, yeah.
Yeah, I really liked Us.
I liked Us. Yeah.
Bohemian says, LOL, I only watch SNL when a member of One Direction or 5 Seconds of Summer is on SNL, not Rebecca Black. Yeah, I'd like to point out that we've never ever once mentioned Rebecca Black on this channel, and now today we've done like 3 references.
We can try and get as many Rebecca Black. Yeah. I want to see what movies I've seen.
You know what I like to do? I like to play that in the car driving Jackie to school on Fridays because she hates it. And then she's like, this is stuck in my head now. And I'm like,
Oh, Hellboy I didn't like.
I didn't like Hellboy either.
Yeah, Hellboy was pretty... Pet Cemetery.
But I don't know if I'd say Hellboy was one of the worst. It was bad, but...
I'd put that up there with... Yeah. Yeah, I really didn't.
It had moments, though. Didn't you think there were, like, parts where it's like, it was all right. If they had kind of done more of that. I don't know.
Yeah. When did Mute come out? That was last year, right? That was awful.
I never saw Mute.
Yeah. No, that was last
year. That was last year. I didn't like Welcome to Marwen.
That was awful. Yeah, Welcome to Marwen was...
I thought that was going to be good. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking at your list. And did you... what'd you think of Banana Splits? I see you got Banana Splits on your list.
Yeah, that was entertaining for what it was.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Did you see the In the Tall Grass? Have you watched that yet?
No, I hear it's good.
Yeah, it was entertaining.
I hear that's good.
I think it kind of falls apart towards the end, but...
Who would win in a fight, Rebecca Black or John P. Navin Jr.? You know who John P. Navin Jr. is, right?
The one from Vacation,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got Asteroids? Well, my dad had them, though.
I mean, John P. Navin Jr. is probably how... Well, yeah, I'd give the edge to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
the Mandalorian show. That new one?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. That is Space Boner right there.
Yeah, I was doing a trailer reaction, but they got banned from YouTube because they got way too excited.
Yeah. Yeah. That looks so good.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm so ready for that. That could be the only thing on Disney Plus.
That's worth $6 a month right there.
Yeah.
So. Yep.
Somebody says triplets is still. Sam says triplets is still happening. I'll see.
Greg says Asteroids is one of the greatest games ever.
I used to have the Asteroids machine in my basement. I'm going to brag about it. I'm a braggart.
Do you remember Shatneroids?
No, it was like William Shatner had you at the blast?
Yeah, it was an online game. Like back in the 90s, there was an online game called Shatneroids. It was Asteroids, except it was Shatner heads. Yep.
Maury did love Us.
Want to play some Burger Time?
Oh, it's always time for Burger Time.
That's a really hard little game to play, though.
Yeah. Is it even on? No, it's not even working. What happened? It's dead. Dead. Oh, sorry. I just didn't push hard enough.
There you go.
Ooh. Should bring it up to the camera.
Joey says, should DC just do standalone movies? No, I think what they're doing now is perfect. They're just, doing setup. Oh, you gonna play? There we go.
You can't bust out the Burger
Time. It's really hard. It's really hard.
Oh, I just got eaten by because you can barely see the hot dog people.
John Hines says It Chapter 2 was terrible as well. I wouldn't say terrible.
Yeah, it wasn't as good as the.
Yep. Push that in.
The first part.
Yeah.
I think it had problems.
I think it could have had about a half-hour cut of it, but I generally thought it was pretty good.
Don't forget your silver shamrock mask, Joe. It's almost time.
One more day.
It's almost
Halloween,
time.
Halloween.
One more day.
I didn't watch that this year. Right?
That's
Halloween 3 and Trick or Treat are usually my go-to Halloween movies, and I haven't watched either of them.
The whole the weirdest part about that movie. You know what the weirdest part about that movie is?
What's that?
It's the Tom Atkins just picks up that girl, and then just like they share the hotel room 2 seconds later. Banging.
It's like
that.
I could sleep on the floor.
Where would you like to sleep? It's like, oh, what is that? Does he do that in The Fog too?
Yeah, he's a
man. Is he like a sex symbol?
He's like that guy in. He's like Gabe on on Silicon Valley.
Hmm.
This dude F's. Did you watch the new Silicon Valley?
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
It's funny stuff.
Yeah. I started watching what's it called? Is it like Deadly Grounds or something? Or it's on. It's a Netflix show about like zombie apocalypse. All the kids survive, and the adults turn into zombies.
Huh.
I guess what it's called. Deadly Grounds. Is that what it is? Or Daybreak. Something. Yeah. I don't know. It's on Netflix. I watched that Little Monsters too on Hulu.
Yeah, you told me that was
that
good.
was very entertaining. Yeah.
Did you ever see the documentary? I just watched it this week. Did you ever see the documentary Haunters: The Art of the Scare? It's people who put on haunted houses.
No.
Oh my god. They get into the extreme haunts. Have you heard of these extreme haunts? It's basically you sign a waiver and people will torture you.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, it's just a haunt. We're doing a haunt. But we'll waterboard you. And like some of them have like
Purge.
some of them have like safe words. Like, so if it gets too intense, you can say the safe word and get out. But this one guy is called McCamey Manor. He's like, no, don't do safe words. That defeats the point. So the people are like begging him, like, I want to get out. And he's like, no, I'm not done having fun with you yet. And he's like makes them eat stuff. He's jamming stuff in their mouths. And
Yeah.
it's insane. I'm like, this guy's a sick bastard. Oh boy. So anyway, Movie Hunter says, have a good night, everyone. I have to drive 3.5 hours home. Oh, drive safely. Where are you now?
He was right outside your house, TPing it.
Were you TPing my house? That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll use that. Backwin Forever says, hey Joe, how are things going tonight? Are you ready for Halloween? Oh, you already read the part about the Silver Shamrock. Joey says, but Joker was a big hit and so was Venom. Yeah, they're both good.
Yeah, because they're saying standalone movies, so they just stick to the standalone movies instead of trying to combine the stuff.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's a standalone movie or not. But what matters is, do you have a good script?
Right.
I mean, you could have a standalone. I mean, what do you call it? Green Lantern was a standalone movie, and nobody likes that. So it's like, it doesn't really matter, standalone movie or not, if your script's
just make
crap.
decent movies.
Right, because what do you call it? Shazam was very, very much in the...
Well, that's dangerous saying that.
Yeah, no, that was very much set in the DC universe with references to Batman and Wonder Woman, and that was phenomenal. So, I don't know. Trashboat says, How to Train Your Dragon 3 is my lowest rank this year. Wow, I really like How to Train Your Dragon 3.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anything since like part 1. It's not that I don't like part 1. I just never got around to.
It's How to Train Your Dragon 3 it's the How to Train Your Dragon movies, I think, are the best DreamWorks movies in terms of quality. It's a haunting carbonite
Bottle opener.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Right next to the Enterprise bottle opener. Bachno4 says, hey Joe, oh, that's Anthony. How you doing, Anthony? Agree with your take on the Addams Family. Took the kids to see it and they loved it. Now, see, I liked the Addams Family. He did not.
No.
You thought it was boring, right?
I did. I didn't enjoy it. I thought the animation was kind of like TV quality.
But here, it's funny you say TV quality. It reminded me more of the TV series than the 90s movies. Like, I got a vibe of the TV series from that animated movie.
I don't know. I
like the TV series better than I like the 90s movies. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. I liked it. And I'm always glad to see MGM get a hit, because MGM's always struggling. Greg says, what movies do we watch on Halloween night? Usually none, because I have school or work the next day. I have a question about Halloween 3. Was Ellie killed and replaced with a robot android version of herself? Ever since I first watched it, I've always wondered that.
Well, is it like Clockwork Park's in her, or is it like when he finds her?
Yeah.
Like after he breaks out of the room and then he goes and he finds her. Is it Clockwork Parts, like the stuff that the guy makes, or is it like the goo? Which I don't remember.
I don't know.
Because they turn to like goo, don't they, when they put the masks on?
Backquin also says, did you know that the orange stuff in the androids in Halloween 3 is frozen orange juice?
Oh. Oh, yeah. Dick Warlock. That's an awesome name. Yeah, isn't that a good one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an exciting name.
Yeah. Dick Warlock. Yeah, he's the guy, Michael Myers, right? Yeah. Right? Isn't that who played Michael Myers?
In part 2, yeah, he played him in part 2. But he's a
Dick
stuntman, so I
Warlock.
think he was also worked on part 3, but he wasn't. I want to make a movie called Dick Warlock now,
Yeah.
but it's like he's an evil wizard who does porn on the side. That's a movie. Trash Boat says Adam's family is an automatic 0 because no Pubert. But Pubert isn't a real character. Like he was made up for the second movie. Like he's not like Charles Adams' creation.
Right.
Right. Bachner says my 6-year-old and twin 4-year-olds loved it. I wanted to take my kids, but I didn't get a chance to. I think Jackie would have enjoyed it. Did your kids like it?
I don't know. They didn't really talk about it afterwards, so I don't know if they really liked it. They just sometimes make me take them to stuff, and then I don't know. I can't tell if they enjoy it or not. It's hard to tell.
Backwin says when James A. Janice over at Dead Meat did an interview with all the Michael Myers actors and their favorite kills, Warlock told him that what the orange stuff was.
Oh, not just Warlock. Dick Warlock told him that.
All you lucky people asked, did you guys pick up a free movie at Big Lots this past weekend? And if so, what title did you get? I did.
What? You get a free movie from Big Lots?
Are you a member of Big Lots reward member?
I don't have any Big Lots near me.
If you're a rewards member, they were giving out a free $5 or less movie. So you could pick one of their movies.
Oh.
So I went, and the selection wasn't great. It was mostly stuff I had or stuff I wasn't interested in.
Right. So
I ended up grabbing the Steel Book of Zoolander. Because I'm like, well, I have Zoolander, but I don't have it in a steel book. So I guess that's what I grabbed. What did you grab? All you lucky people.
What is TR? Oh, The Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. Did you get your tickets?
Yeah, I got tickets for 2 nights in a row.
Oh, I haven't gotten mine yet. I gotta get them soon because I'm starting to get bad seats. And
well, are you going with Tracy?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take the kids. I don't know if I'll take. Yeah.
See, here's the thing. I got him for 2 nights in a row because our babysitter couldn't confirm what night he could come. So I'm like, and they're refundable. So I'm like, well, let me get him for 2 nights in a row, and I'll refund whichever night he's not coming. So I was going to say I'd give them to you, but the thing is, one of them it's A-list, so I actually have to be there. They check the ID.
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh, nothing new. We're all caught up. We're caught up on the chat.
Oh.
Super Chat Gorilla approves. No, Hippo. He's not a
gorilla.
gorilla.
What?
He's not a gorilla. We need a Super Chat Gorilla, too.
Gorilla my dream.
Should have a Super Chat menagerie of animals here. But they all sound the same. Like the hippo.
The hippo. A geese. A goose. They got Otto.
Should we put this show on automatic pilot and just leave? You blowing them up?
I'm blowing. That was me blowing them up.
Where's his nozzle?
I'm not going to stick my mouth on that nozzle. God knows where that's been.
Trash Boat says, can't wait for J.J. Abrams to mess up the series by undoing everything good Rian Johnson did. I don't think he's going to undo anything.
Such a hot button Star Wars. Remember when Star Wars, like, nobody just cared about it?
Yeah.
Like before the, like around 1990.
Yeah.
Think of Star Wars 1990.
Hey,
it's like an emptiness. You had like what? Like the Heir to the Empire books?
Yeah.
That's it. You know, and now it's just like there's so much Star Wars and backlash towards Star Wars. Here's divided fans and people that grew up with the prequels now that are now adults that were kids when those ones came out. And
here's what's crazy. You
know what people don't bitch about?
What?
Like the 3 men and a little lady.
Yeah.
3 men and a baby. People don't be like, oh, the first one was so much better, and then they had to go and ruin it with the little lady.
But here's the thing that amazes me. I always hear people say, and film is subjective. So you could like a movie or you could not like a movie, and that's your opinion. Whatever your opinion is, you're entitled to your opinion. But I've heard more than one person say, well, Rian Johnson ended the story, so there's nowhere for J.J. Abrams to go, because Rian Johnson, he ended it. He didn't leave anything hanging for a sequel. And I'm like, well, that's just flat out false, because the bad guys weren't defeated. I mean, like, Kylo Ren kind of came to power. Like, Snoke was defeated. Kylo Ren ascended. He kind of became the head of the First Order. The rebellion was in tatters, like boarded up in a cave with only like a dozen of them left.
The Last Jedi is the best Star Wars movie, and then right underneath it, The Last Jedi was awful. See, it's so divided.
Yeah, I would say third best. I think it's my third favorite.
That's your third favorite movie of all the Star Wars movies. That's pretty bold. I wouldn't put it up that high. I liked it, but I don't think I'd go third.
But would you agree?
I can't ever go anything past the original trilogy.
Would you agree, though, that it's insane to say there's nowhere to go? Because, like, it's not like the bad guys were defeated. Like, if they're like we destroyed the First Order and the universe is
you
saved,
could say that at the end of Jedi.
Right.
Oh, it's over. There's nowhere to go from here. Because technically, they won. They got rid of the Emperor. They got rid of Darth Vader. There's the Death Star is gone. That's kind of an ending.
Right.
Not really an ending, because they made more of them.
Right.
Yeah.
But how is The Last Jedi close things off? It doesn't. They're still, the bad guys are still in power. Like, there's I don't know. That I don't.
Greg
don't
says
understand.
he would watch Attack of the Clones over The Last Jedi. Yeah,
I would not.
Yeah. It's tough being a Star Wars fan. It really is.
Yeah.
It's like, you remember like when, like, because you were so into Star Trek growing up as a kid. It was such a nerdy thing to be into. And you were probably the biggest Star Trek fan I knew.
Yeah.
And that was like nerdy.
Yeah.
And Star Wars was always kind of like universally, everybody liked it. It was
Star Wars was really not nerdy.
It wasn't nerdy. It was very commercial. Everybody liked it. Everybody had the toys when I was a kid.
Somewhere around the 90s, Star Wars got nerdy.
I wonder if when Star Wars originally came out, the original trilogy, if that came out and there was social media and the internet existed at that same time, what the reaction would have been.
I don't know.
I feel like you'd still get the backlash. You can't win. You can't win. It's just like the Empire. You can never beat them. You can't win. Why don't they just give up? Just join the Empire.
I don't know. All you lucky people.
There's way more bad I could say about The Last Jedi than about the ending of the story.
See, and
somebody's never even seen a Star Wars movie.
See, and I can't think of a single bad thing to say about The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Like, I liked everything about that movie. And the thing is, I also was a Star Wars fan from...
I could pick apart something out of every single one of the Star Wars movies except Empire Strikes Back. I feel like Empire Strikes Back, and that is, to me, my all-time favorite movie of ever. I feel it's perfect. There's nothing in it that I would change, needs to be touched. It's just a perfect movie. And all the other ones, if I wanted to tinker with them, little tweaks here and there, make it a little bit better. Some of them a little bit more tweaks than you need, But, I can't say that there... And I think it's with every movie. Every movie that comes out, there's going to be stuff that you're just not going to... You can't enjoy the whole... It's hard to enjoy the whole thing. With the exception of Empire Strikes Back, because... Personally, I think that's just a perfect movie.
Oh, that's my favorite too.
Yeah,
that
is my favorite. Not even Star Wars movie. Favorite movie.
Yeah. Empire is my favorite of the Star Wars movies, and A New Hope is my second favorite. But then The Last Jedi is the third.
Rian Johnson's Brick. I have seen Brick.
Oh, Brick is great.
I've seen all of Rian Johnson's. People trash Rian Johnson. They're like, he's a horrible director. He is a phenomenal director.
Yeah.
The Brothers Bloom.
Oh yeah.
Brick. Looper.
Brothers Bloom is a terrific movie. Looper is great.
His episodes of Breaking Bad. He is really
I can't wait to see
whether you like The Last Jedi or not. I think it's ridiculous to say he's a bad director.
Yeah, no, that it's insane.
Yeah.
It's like Zack Snyder. People don't like what he did with the DC movies. I don't really like what he did with Superman at all. But if you look at some of his other movies, like 300 and Watchmen, I can't say he's a bad director. I just think he was the wrong guy to put in charge of Superman. He wasn't... sometimes you're a good director.
I don't even know if he was the wrong person to put in front of Superman. I think that the direction they put for Superman, I think he could have, if he was given something that he could have worked with.
Keep in mind, though, at the time of Watchmen, he did an interview. When he was making Watchmen, he did an interview where he said he hated Superman. So they got a guy who hated Superman to direct Superman.
So, wait, what is this? Is this the list in the order of which you think they're good? The New Hope, Revenge of the Sith, Empire Strikes Back, Rogue One, Return of the Jedi, Force Awakens, The Phantom Menace, The Last Jedi, and then Attack of the Clones. 2 derivative, just like Into Darkness. Oh, dark.
Marty says, sup. Hey, Marty. Welcome.
Sup?
Trashboat says, my one complaint about The Last Jedi is that Benicio del Toro is criminally underutilized. Yeah, they could have done more with him. I would have liked to have found out more about his character. DJ.
The speech impediment thing, I didn't get that. I don't know what they were going for that. I don't know.
Was that a Del Toro choice though?
I don't know. It just seemed. It was like I want to do this one with a Spanish accent or something like crazy like that. It's like, why are you doing that? I don't know.
Marty says, same with Ron Howard. Didn't he say he hated the Grinch? I don't know if he said he hated the Grinch, but I did read where he said he wasn't a very big fan of it and only did the movie to work with Jim Carrey. And it shows. He clearly didn't have love for the source material.
Right. That's a tough one to begin with, too, because it's such a... You got the book, and you got the animated thing, which is so iconic.
Imagine if the 2000 Grinch movie had, instead of being directed by Ron Howard, imagine it had been directed by Tim Burton and starred Jack Nicholson as the Grinch.
But what Tim Burton am I getting?
Tim Burton of the...
Good Tim Burton or Tim Burton now?
It's like late 90s Tim Burton.
Late 90s Tim Burton I still liked.
Yeah.
Tim Burton's a train wreck now.
Yeah.
It's like, you put him on stuff, like, he does stuff and then you go, oh my gosh, this is a Tim Burton movie. You don't even realize it's a Tim Burton movie. Dumbo is a Tim Burton movie.
I didn't see Mrs. Peregrine, but I heard that's pretty good.
That is probably one of the best things he's done in a long time because that one felt more like a
and you see,
Tim Burton
I
movie.
walked out of Dumbo and said Dumbo is probably the best thing Tim Burton's done in years, and that's not so much a compliment
I haven't
as...
seen Dumbo. I haven't heard good things about
Well,
Dumbo.
here's the thing. Dumbo's not great. It's not great, but I said it's probably the best Tim Burton movie in years, but that bar is so low. It's not like it was a great movie. It's that he set the bar low. Trashboat says Last Jedi was derivative. Force Awakens was a Happy Days reunion special. I don't understand the reference. The Fonz was not in it. That would have been awesome if in The Force Awakens they went into Maz Kanata's bar and there was a jukebox in the corner and the Fonz was standing there and went, "Hey!"
So Trash Benicio del Toro for doing weird. Yeah, I can see that. He does do weird voices and stuff. So it was probably like, I want to do this one with a speech impediment.
Yeah.
You know, like you look at like Usual Suspects and, you know, he is known for just doing... Yeah, Big Eyes was good. Yeah, that's another one. You don't remember that it's like necessarily a Tim Burton movie, but I think it's when he gets in front of some big budget thing that is a lot of CGI that it's not good Burton. That was his downfall, you know?
Yeah. Jesse asks, who would win in a fight, Captain Kirk or TJ Hooker? Well, the answer is obvious, Captain Kirk, because he doesn't believe in the no-win scenario. He doesn't like to lose. So, wow, Oreo's freaking out upstairs. So it's almost 10:30, so we should be wrapping this up soon. We don't get to hear the super chat.
Super Chat Hippo! Who wants to hear the Super Chat
I don't
Hippo?
think the Super Chat Hippo is going to be a thing.
No. It was worth a try.
Oh, boy. Marty says, gotta hide Alf in the background of a Star Wars movie. That would be awesome. Because like they put E.T. in Phantom Menace.
The E.T.s. Yeah.
They should have gotten Chachi to take a few days off Burger King. Did I give you a Burger King pin?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a Burger King pin.
Trashbird says, who won in a fight, Kirk or Batman?
Which Batman?
Adam West.
Probably Kirk. I'd
Kirk.
say give it over Kirk, yeah.
He doesn't like to lose.
Doesn't believe in the
Gotta bite the apple.
no-win situation.
All you lucky people, what movies you looking forward to seeing in the theater in November? Well, Knives Out.
Yeah.
The Mr. Rogers movie.
Doctor Sleep.
Doctor Sleep.
Probably Frozen 2.
Doctor Trash.
Gonna be seeing the Frozen 2.
Frozen 2, yep.
Frozen Deuce.
Do you remember years ago, our friend King Wiener did a short film, and it was playing at the Bryn Mawr Film Institute. They were doing a night of short films. Do you remember this?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And there was a guy there who made a movie about a hobo clown, and he showed us his movie about a hobo clown, and it was terrible. But one of the hobo clowns was named Dr. Trash. Do you remember that?
No. Midway. Midway could be like Pearl Harbor. I don't know.
I don't know. The trailer for Midway was pretty good, but then I found out it's Roland Emmerich.
Yeah.
He hasn't done anything I've liked except Independence Day.
It could end up being like Pearl Harbor again.
Greg says, LOL King Wiener. Marty says, Christopher Walken should have been the Grinch. Christopher Walken should have been in Tim Burton's Willy Wonka. He should have been Wonka.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been much better.
See, I think that's the other weird Gobstopper Charlie.
You can suck it and suck it.
It ain't going to get any smaller.
It's not going to get any smaller.
Lick this wallpaper. The schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
We are the music makers. Hobo clown.
She got two. She only got one, and one is all you need. I don't do a good walking.
Just keep doing walk. That's going to be his Halloween costume. His Halloween costume is guy that does bad Christopher Walken impersonation. Trick or treat. I want candy.
You should see me when I go out caroling at Christmas, and I'm
Candy
like,
bars.
it's Christopher Walken in a winter wonderland.
I have not seen 3 from Hell yet. I am not a fan of Rob Zombie's horror stuff, or Rob Zombie movies at all.
Yeah, you didn't like Devil's Rejects either.
I didn't like
See,
I don't like anything
like
like he does. I just
Oh, I hate his Halloween, and I heard Halloween 2's even worse.
Oh my, yeah. I finally got through it. I tried 3 times to watch it, and I finally made it all the way through at the end. There's like a weird like white horse he keeps seeing. It's just bizarre. Dennis Quaid. But does it have Randy Quaid in it?
I'll go see anything Randy Quaid's in these days. If you put him in a movie, you got my money, because I got to see how that's going to turn out. He would have been great, except Burton had a big hard-on for Depp.
He always has a hard-on for Depp.
Yep.
It's I don't know. That's so disappointing, that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. You know?
Yeah.
It's just... And it's weird, because some of the stuff is more from the book and more true to the book, and then, you know...
There's a YouTube video of Gene Wilder being interviewed. Did you ever see this?
No.
Gene Wilder was being interviewed, and they asked him what he thought of the Willy Wonka remake. And Gene Wilder said something I've never heard actors say about a remake before. You know how, like, usually when you ask an actor the original, oh, they're remaking it, what do you think? They'll always be like, I wish them luck. I think they're gonna do a really great job. It's gonna be different from ours, but it's gonna be great. They're always like, you know, Wilder was like, it was insulting. It's like it really hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings that they would want to do that they would want to remake it. And I think it's like the only time I've ever heard an actor say, like,
Yeah.
you know, like it's like, I think like that's probably what they're always thinking, but they don't want to like appear bitter. You know.
Yeah.
No. All you lucky people says, why did they release They Shall Not Grow Old on 3D Blu-ray? What is They Shall Not Grow Old? I've heard the title, but I can't think of what it is.
I don't know.
Greg says Gene Wilder was not the nice guy he pretended to be. I don't know. I don't know much about Gene Wilder. I've seen his movies, but I don't know much about him personally.
I don't know if I ever would have thought he was a nice guy.
I don't know. Definitely seems like a weird guy. Like, I don't know. Peter Jackson's World War II documentary. Oh, I didn't know Peter Jackson did a World War II documentary.
Oh yeah. I've watched that. It's like the one where they took the black and white film and they colorized it. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Yeah. They took all this archive footage from World War One. They colorized it. Yeah, yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it looks it was good. It was interesting, yeah. Yeah. Forgot that was the title. Yeah.
Greg says best trilogy of all time. I got to go Back to the Future. Back to the Future is untainted. You got 3 movies. They were all good. They never rebooted. They never remade it. They never went back for a 4th one and dropped the ball and made it kind of suck. Like, it was just this perfect thing, and then they walked away and let it be.
Mm-hmm.
The worst thing we could say about it is the animated series sucked.
I don't know if that really even
Yeah.
connects it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Back to the Future. That's pretty solid.
Now, I said that once, and our friend Brendan got really upset because he said it was the Man with No Name trilogy. Which
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a lot of people looking at each other for a really long amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, film is subjective. That wouldn't be my top. But
Lord of the Rings. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, no, I would not be
Not
Lord of the Rings.
a fan of Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's a whole lot of walking.
Marty says, "You
Not
get nothing. You lose, sir. Good day, sir."
You get nothing. You lose, sir. Good day.
Jesse says, better Tom Atkins performance, Halloween 3 or Night of the Creeps? Night of the Creeps does have that great line. Girls, the good news is your dates are here. The bad news, they're dead.
They're dead.
And then he sleeps with the girls.
Yeah. Tom Atkins.
Thrill me. I gotta watch that again. I haven't seen that in a while.
That's a good one.
Trash Boat says Back to the Future is my favorite series of all time, and I wouldn't care if they made a remake because remakes don't affect the original.
We had the discussion about Lost Boys Fright Night, which was better. And at first I went with Lost Boys.
Yeah.
But I just watched Fright Night today.
I think
I'm going Fright Night.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I go Fright Night.
It's tough. It's close, but the Roddy McDowell character pushes it over. It's good.
Did you see the
Star
remake?
Trek trilogy 2, 3, and 4. Yes, that's a good trilogy.
Did you see the remake of Fright Night?
I did.
I thought that was surprisingly
They
good.
made a Fright Night 2.
That was a remake.
That was
it
a
was
remake.
another remake.
Yeah.
If I directed the Disney Movie Club, the twist ending would be that it was a scam the whole time. Joey is fond of saying, I don't know if you know that, he's fond of saying that the Disney Movie Club is a scam. You familiar with the Disney Movie Club?
Is that where they would send you Disney movies?
Yeah,
like the Columbia House?
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a scam?
Well, he says it is.
Oh.
Rick is a very happy member, and he's always giving Rick a hard time.
So you were a member of the Soda Club. How'd that work out for you?
It would have worked out better if my dad didn't hate it. Because my dad kept hiding the soda machine.
Didn't like the Soda Club?
But I do have right here Soda Stream.
That looks nasty.
Yeah, well, that's because it's been sitting in the
Was
corner.
that the machine that you used to use?
No, that's a new one.
No.
Christine's cousin gave it to us. We should wrap this up. But Greg says favorite zombie movie. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with the original Night of the Living Dead.
I go with the original Dawn of the Dead.
It's a good choice.
That is a good one.
And Backqueen says, "What's your favorite Kevin Smith
Revenge
movie?"
of the Living. Return of the Living Dead Part 2 is all. Yeah, Return of the Living Dead Part 2. That's a good one. The remake of Dawn of the Dead is also good.
Yeah.
Which is
James Gunn. James Gunn and Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Backquinn says favorite Kevin Smith movie. I say Chasing Amy, but I'm partial because I was in it. So
yeah, I gotta go Chasing Amy. Yeah, the original. That to me is a good trilogy. If you just take those 3, Clerks, Mallrats, and Chasing Amy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I liked Clerks 2 a lot.
I know you're a fan of that. Yeah.
Clerks 3, I'm wishing now would just not happen.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we are going to wrap this up. So, hey, last chance for the Super Chat Hippo.
Super Chat Hippo! I'll just give it to him. Just give it to him.
Just give it to him?
Just give it to him. It's Mischief Night. Clerks 3 is happening, yes. Vincent Price, man. You gotta go Vincent
Yeah,
Price.
Vincent Price or Christopher
Oh
Lee.
my
I'm
gosh,
going
Vincent Price all the way, yeah.
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 Hello. If you're calling about the missing legs, my nephew Jody will
Jody.
deliver them. Vincent Price, aren't you dead? Did you really think that the grave could hold me?
Toilet tissue.
I love that episode. So I don't understand. Is Vincent Price alive or dead? I don't know. All right.
Well, happy Halloween.
Happy-
Thank you for having me on your live stream,
Oh,
Joe.
thank you for being here.
Yeah. Make sure you check out the Lunchbox Bunch.
It's bizarre you happen to be here. Like, I don't know why, you happen to stop by tonight. That's so strange, but here you
Who
are.
knows? Who knows?
All right.
Super Chat Hippo! I'm going to do it. I want to squeeze it. I'm going to squeeze it till you end it.
Oh, boy. All right, guys. Keep wearing those pajamas. And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Trick or treat.